Okay, so what if I told you that like 93% of people, they fail to unlock their peak performance potential? And it's because they're missing this one simple secret that pro athletes, they've known for decades. So there was this recent Stanford University study, and it revealed that NBA players, when they extended their sleep to just 10 hours a night, get this, their shooting accuracy boosted by over 9%. I mean, that's the difference between winning and losing at the absolute highest level. It's crazy. And then you have elite rugby players, the ones with poor sleep. They showed a 300% higher injury rate, 300%. And their testosterone levels just plummeted. So today, yeah, I'm gonna reveal the exact sleep protocols that these championship athletes use. And these are strategies so powerful, they can literally transform your energy, your focus, your performance in just a few weeks. And you don't need any expensive equipment or, complicated routines either. So you gotta stay with me, because seriously, what you're about to learn in the next 15 minutes, it could totally revolutionize how you think about recovery and performance, forever. Here's what blew my mind. Professional athletes don't just need 8 hours of sleep like the rest of us. Research from multiple studies shows they require 9 to 10 hours minimum. But here's the kicker. Olympic athletes, they were found to average only 6.5 to 6.8 hours per night. I mean, no wonder so many struggle with injuries and performance plateaus, right? The Stanford basketball study it's absolutely fascinating. They took 11 players and had them extend their sleep to at least 10 hours a night for 5 to 7 weeks. And the results? Sprint times improved, free throw accuracy jumped 9%, and three-point shooting, it soared 9.2%. But wait, there's more. Their reaction times became lightning fast, and they reported, dramatically improved mood and energy levels. What's happening at the cellular level is extraordinary. During those deep sleep phases, your body releases growth hormone. And yeah, that's the same hormone a lot of athletes try to get through dangerous supplements. Sleep also regulates your testosterone and cortisol levels naturally. Pro rugby players with optimal sleep, they showed way higher testosterone levels and perfectly balanced cortisol rhythms. Think about this, you're essentially getting legal performance enhancement just by sleeping more. How many of us are just leaving this on the table? Now, let me share something most people do not know about elite sleep protocols. It's not just about duration, it's about sleep architecture and timing, right? Professional athletes follow what researchers call strategic sleep periodization. So for example, mixed martial arts fighters who kept a consistent sleep schedule had dramatically fewer training injuries. I mean, we're talking a direct correlation between how varied their sleep was and how many training sessions they missed. The more irregular their sleep, the more injuries. Simple as that. Here's where it gets really interesting. Elite athletes use something called sleep banking, where they intentionally extend their sleep before they know they're going to be sleep deprived. A study showed that athletes who banked extra sleep before traveling or a big competition, they actually maintained better motor performance even when they were sleep deprived later. Circadian timing is also crucial. Evening exercise can shift your body clock by about 30 minutes, while, morning light exposure helps reset your natural rhythm. Pro teams are now using light therapy and really carefully timed training sessions to optimize their athletes' internal clocks. But here's the part that it shocked me. NFL teams traveling eastward for evening games have consistently worse performance records over 40 years of data. The circadian body clock disruption is so powerful that it overcomes talent, coaching, and preparation. Wow. Okay, so let me explain what's happening during those deep sleep hours that makes all this so powerful. When you hit that 8 to 10 hour sweet spot, your body activates what I call the recovery hormone cascade. First, growth hormone surges during slow wave sleep. We're talking 70% of your daily production happens at night. And yeah, this isn't just for building muscle, it's for repairing micro tears, strengthening tendons, and optimizing all those neural connections. Professional rugby players in these sleep extension studies, they showed measurably decreased cortisol levels. That's your stress hormone. Lower cortisol means better recovery, less inflammation, and improved immune function. And get this, elite Australian Football League players with poor sleep showed a 31 to 51% higher rates of anxiety and depression symptoms. The testosterone connection it's mind-blowing. Sleep-deprived athletes can show testosterone levels that are equivalent to aging 10 to 15 years overnight. But if you extend that sleep to 9 or 10 hours, boom, testosterone levels surge right back to peak performance ranges, all naturally. And here's what really gets me excited. Sleep also impacts your metabolic flexibility. Athletes with optimal sleep, they showed better glucose sensitivity, improved glycogen replenishment. They literally became more efficient at using fuel. If this information is transforming how you think about performance, do me a favor, smash that like button and hit subscribe with the notification bell. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss what is coming next. Okay, so professional athletes don't just sleep anywhere. They create what researchers call cave-like conditions that are optimized for recovery. Let me break down their exact protocol for you. Temperature is critical, 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, but you want to keep your hands and feet warm. A lot of elite athletes actually wear socks to bed because warming your extremities helps your core temperature drop faster, and that triggers deeper sleep. Complete darkness is totally non-negotiable. Even a tiny amount of light can suppress melatonin production by up to 50%. That's why pro teams travel with blackout curtains and eye masks. And the blue light from our phones, it's especially destructive. It can delay you from falling asleep by 2 or even 3 hours. Nutrition timing is also super strategic. High glycemic carbs about 3 to 4 hours before bed can help you fall asleep faster, while late evening protein can actually disrupt your sleep architecture. And of course, elite athletes avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. because that stuff has a 6 to 8 hour half-life. Here's a technique most people don't know about: progressive muscle relaxation. A lot of pro athletes use this, systematically tensing and then releasing muscle groups to trigger the parasympathetic nervous system. It's like a biological off switch for your stress response. Okay, this might be the most actionable insight I have for you. 86% of professional rugby players strategically nap before competitions, but there's a science to it. The optimal nap is about 20 to 90 minutes long. That's enough to hit one complete sleep cycle without getting that deep sleep grogginess. Pro teams actually schedule these naps 6 to 8 hours before a competition to boost alertness without messing with nighttime sleep. Research on pro basketball players showed that even a 30-minute nap could improve reaction times by 15% and sprint performance by 6%. And the cognitive benefits are even more impressive. Decision-making speed, pattern recognition, emotional regulation, they all improve dramatically. Here's the protocol. Nap between 1 and 3 p.m. when your circadian rhythm naturally dips. Use a cool, dark room, set an alarm for exactly 20 or 90 minutes, never in between. And then when you wake up, get immediate bright light exposure to reset your alertness. But here's what fascinated me the most. Professional cyclists in multi-stage races who got more sleep actually finished higher in the overall standings. Sleep literally became a competitive advantage, as important as their training or their nutrition. Professional athletes are constantly traveling, so they've developed these really sophisticated jet lag protocols that we can all use. And this isn't just for athletes. Business travelers, shift workers, we can benefit enormously. The direction you travel matters way more than you think. Eastward travel is significantly more disruptive than westward. NBA teams traveling east for evening games show consistently worse shooting percentages and higher turnover rates. It takes about 1 day per time zone to fully adjust going east, but only half a day going west. So the elite protocol is start adjusting your sleep schedule 3 to 4 days before you travel. For eastward travel, go to bed 30 minutes earlier each night and get bright morning light exposure. For westward travel, delay your bedtime by 30 minutes and avoid evening light. Professional teams also use strategic light exposure, like 10,000 lux boxes at specific times to reset their circadian rhythms. And they tend to avoid melatonin supplements because of contamination risks. Instead, they use something like tart cherry juice, which naturally boosts melatonin production. The first night effect is a real thing. Even elite athletes sleep poorly in new environments, so champions bring familiar items with them, their own pillows, white noise machines, even photos from home. These little psychological anchors really help maintain sleep quality in a foreign place. So let me just summarize the game-changing insights we've covered today. Professional athletes need 9 to 10 hours of sleep a night. They use strategic napping protocols. They create these cave-like sleep environments, and they master circadian rhythm manipulation through light and meal timing. Now, here's a question for you to think about. If sleep can boost shooting accuracy by 9%, reaction times by 15%, and naturally optimize your hormones, what's stopping you from trying these protocols like tonight? I want to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these strategies really resonates with your current challenges? Are you going to try the 10-hour challenge, or maybe start with the strategic napping protocol?
Remember, peak performance isn't just about how hard you train, it's all about how well you recover. Sleep isn't just rest, it's your competitive advantage. Thanks for watching, and remember, champions aren't made in the gym alone. They're forged in the hours of deep, restorative sleep.